Good evening, everyone. This is Eric here, and tonight I'm doing a Warcraft video for a change. So I'll be starting this one with the my main character, which is her dancing away there. She's a Night Elf Druid. So if you have played Warcraft or you know about it, then go on to another video. This one is for people who have never seen the game before, and it's an overview. So I'm starting with my main character, Ari, is her shortened name. As I said, she's a Night Elf Druid. And let's have a look. This is the starting zone. Let's have a look around here. There's a new person running around. So there's an armor crafted person. Oh, some trainers. These give you quests. You can buy leather armor there. Priest trainer, mage trainer, monk trainer there. The night elves live in these tree places. There's my good trainer. So that's who I came to first when she was learning. What I like about druids is they're quite versatile. So jack of all trades. She is feral spec. I'll just bring up the screen here. With each class you have usually 3 or more subspecialties that they can be. I'll bring up the screen. As you can see, there's balance, which is magic ranged, feral, which is melee DPS, and melee damage, hand-to-hand combat if you like. Guardian, it's a tank. They are to absorb damage in a boss fight. They're the ones that attract boss's attention, and while the damaged guys beat the boss down, they take all the damage. And Restoration, which is healer. So Feral's my main, and I have worked on Guardian. Let's have a look at Feral. The Druids have different forms. As a Feral, I get access to Bear form. This is the tank. And as you can see down the bottom right, you may not be able to read that. It increases her armor by 200% and her stamina by 55%. So with the extra armor, this is the form that they take to tank Bear there, which is pretty cool. This is her cat form, which is her primary form. At level 100, they brought in the new expansion, so you get this enhanced cat form if you like, because, I'll click on here, you get these new weapons, which are Fangs of Ashamain, that you level up. We'll go on to that a little bit later, when I get back into the level 100 base for druids. That was a new thing that they brought in. But we're just starting off in the starting zone first. So in cat form, she can prowl, which makes her invisible. I don't know if you can hear or not hear, but she is not making a lot of noise. This way she can sneak up on enemies and launch a surprise attack. And druids also have a triple form. It'll default to the best for the zone. This is the new flight form that they get, where you can carry another player on your back. Is there some water around? Might be some water. Let's try and find you some water. And I can go for a swim. The other thing I like about druids is in their treble form. Here, will it work? She can swim. This is not her default travel form. The other one is some weird sea lion type creature. But I got a glyph that allows me to turn her into an walker instead, which looks pretty cool. So let's just take off, and it automatically takes off. what I like about Druids, the other thing I like about Druids is the travel form, let's get her nice and high, is instantaneous. So long as she's not in combat, I can do this. And just before she hits the ground, she can turn into flight form. So, let's have a look at the map so we got bearings. There we are. This is the starting zone for Druids. And for all Night Elves, sorry, not just Druids, but all Night Elves. So here, this is sort of their main... Oh gosh, where am I going? Sorry, a bit lost. This is their main starting zone. Each of the races, if you like, have their own starting zone. So let's take you to her main city. They also have a main city, capital city as well. So we'll fly her to her main city and we'll have a look. That is Darnassus, which is all up in some, at the top of some dirty great tree. Let's make the map bigger. Excuse me, I'm just getting over something here. So that's the great big tree, and there's a little village down there as well, which gets you to the main island. You've got travelling by, these flight masters will let you fly. So here is coming into Darnassus, that's the main gate you go through. Quite a nice city. Quite relaxing really. Up some terrace, we'll land and then have a look. So Druids use these griffins. This is the quartermaster that you can buy stuff from. Oh, Darnassus tablet, I don't have that. What I did? I'll buy it.
Oh, yes.
These are the guards, Darnassus sentinels. So let's have a look around here, shall we? Easy to fly. It's the Cenarian Enclave. That's the Druid faction. There's the Cenarian Circle. If you're doing quests for them, you're doing quests for the Druids. Oh, excuse me. So this is the Craftsman's Terrace. An early game, you come here to learn the different crafting of the stuff. So let's go for a little run around here. Lots of buildings. So that's where you learn tailoring. General trade store. Over this way. Fly, fly, fly. Over here's where we came in. It's ancient. They're guards, if you like. This is where their weapons and so forth. Oop. And there's an auction house over here where you can buy or sell stuff from other players. Herbalism is over here instead. We come here for herbalism. And instead of with the other tradesmen. Oops. So there's the Temple of the Moon. And there's a portal to Hellfire Peninsula. And to Exeter, which is the Druid starting zone. Little bunny rabbit to catch. That's for pet battles. Yeah. I don't really do pet battles. I've done the odd one. I really should get back into it. There's just so much to do. This one is a leather worker. Now, if I click on professions, her main profession is a leather worker and also a skinner, so she can skin what she needs for leather working. She's done archaeology, a little bit of fishing, not so much cooking. I haven't really done much cooking and not much first aid. She doesn't really use first aid for her, because also with your classes you get talents. So these are the talents here. She's got one called Restoration Affinity, where she gets some healings. If I switch it back into cat mode, down here, I don't know if you can see one. She's got Regrowth. When she has fired off most of her attacks, build up combo points, and then she can do something and attack which uses like Rip, Ferocious Bite, or Main will use her combo points. When they fire off, this becomes instant cast in cat form. She won't break out of cat form. This is another one spell. It's got a 1.5 minute cooldown, but she won't break out of cat form using it. So that's sort of a uh-oh type thing for her if she's in major trouble. So this is Demasis. Over here we've got the bank, where you can bank in a sense that you can store stuff. You don't really need to store money. You just store stuff there. That's quite a nice area. I quite like the night elves. One of my favourites. And it's into the tree there. Other specs that they have, as I said, you've got, let's just switch back in. Let's start from the top. So this is balance spec. Now down here instead, she's got ranged attacks. Sorry, excuse me. And she now gets this form. It's called a Moonkin, or Albeast. Once again, she also gets flight. This is your default cat form. You'll possibly see it better. And she gets bear as well. My other spec that I can play if I need to, a little bit better, because I've got the gear for it, is Guardian. This is the tank spec. So once again, the bear is the fancy creature that you get with the, and they get Claws of Ursulok. Oh, there's another player. I think that's a mage. Yep, that's a mage. So this is designed to absorb damage. So you pick the fight with the boss, and you have the boss attacking you, so that the other players, so that the boss isn't doing as much damage to the other players, and they can defeat him or her or it. And that's the default cat form. Once again, she can stealth. Cat form can always stealth. No matter what spec you are, you'll always be able to stealth and cat form, and she gets a couple of cat attacks that she can do, and a speed boost, so she can run fast if she needs to. Quite useful in dungeons to catching up with your mates, or getting through an area quickly. And it's the bear. You don't get this bear look. I've picked this bear from doing a extra quest. I got this from, I think, Balance of Power. Gives you this basic, it's a green one, not a blue one, and then you do another quest where you've got to kill world bosses and you get this blue form. You get other forms, but I haven't had a chance to do, haven't been able to do them. And Druids also have a healer as well. Restoration spec. And she gets the staff. So she's got primarily heals, a few attacks down the bottom. She gets a few attacks, so healers can fight. And once again, she also gets a moonkin form that she can use to heal in as well, which increases her armor by 200%. So that's pretty useful. She gets travel, cat form, and bear form. That's your default bear form that you start out with, and that's your default cat form. So switch it back into my primary one. At level 100, you go to the Broken Isles, where Druids have their own little place. Each class has its own base instead of races. That's for Night Elves only. This area is for Druids only. So there's a Tauren. They are Horde. So this is the Dream Grove, which is the Night Elf. Not Night Elf, this is the Druid. So you'll see Night Elves, you'll see Worgans, which are Alliance, and you'll see Tauren and Trolls, which are Horde Druids. I'm going to turn the sound up, because the other thing I like is, let's crank the sound right up here. Don't know if you can hear me that well.
Actually, I'm more of a morning elf.
So they tell little jokes, if you tell. A bit silly. Let's just listen to a few of those.
You know, wisps are actually pretty useful for personal hygiene. You know, I have to keep moving at night, or I'll disappear. I think the guys just use the Emerald Dream as an excuse to avoid calling me back. Oh, I'm dancing again. I hope all your friends are enjoying the show. You know, wisps are actually pretty useful for personal hygiene.
So that's quite good. And she can also...
I'm the type of girl my mother warned me about. Sure, I've got exotic piercings. There's nothing like sleeping in the forest under the moonlight. If I wasn't purple, you'd see I was blushing. I'm the type of girl my mother warned me about.
And they are... the different things that they can say. Just different little jokes. Anyway, this is my first Warcraft video. Just going to give you an overview of the different classes, as I said. So there are other Warcraft videos out there, of course, there's lots of them, but I thought I'd do one that just gives you a bit of an overview for anyone who hasn't seen the game before. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen the game before. So I hope you've liked it, and I will catch you later. Good night for now.